We have already formed a quorum. It is time to start the meeting, so I call the meeting to order. Since the meeting held on the 30th of October 2012, members received a number of information papers. The details have been set out on the agenda. Members, in relation to the information papers, do you have any special views? If not, then we can move on to the following item. The next meeting will be held on the 17th of December 2012, a Monday at 8:30 a.m. The administration has suggested the following 3 items for discussion at that meeting. First of all, energizing Kowloon East. Second, a PWP item number 7731CL, infrastructure works for housing sites adjacent to Longping Road at Tai Wo Ping Shek Kip Mei.
工程及3引入招牌監
And thirdly, the legislative amendments for the introduction of the signboard control system. Members, do you have other proposals? In order to let us have time to finish all the items, I suggest that our next regular meeting will have an extra hour so that it will end at 11 a.m. In addition, I just want to remind members that on the 8th of December, Saturday week, we are going to hold a public hearing so as to listen to the views of the public on the planning and engineering feasibility studies of the NT Northeast New Development Area. So the meeting will be held between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. Please attend the meeting in time. As of 11 this morning, over 330 names have been submitted to attend the public hearing. The deadline will fall at midnight today. We can at most accommodate 120 deputations or individuals. Therefore, I suggest that we have an additional special meeting on the 15th of December in the morning. If necessary, we'll have an afternoon session as well. So if members do not object, the Secretariat will make the necessary arrangements. Any objection? No? All right. We'll then move on to the third item on the agenda, which is the Capital Works Reserve Fund block allocations for 2013 to 2014. I would like to welcome the officials from the administration. The name list has already been tabled. I'm not going to introduce them one by one. Members, do you need any introduction of the paper by the administration? Is it necessary? Perhaps the administration can give us a very brief introduction. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Today, we have come here to talk about the public works, the Capital Works Reserve Fund block allocations for 2013 to 14. We would like to seek your endorsement in relation to the total allocation of $12,391.8 million. And in addition, we would like to seek your approval for the following 2 items. The creation of a new block allocation subhead 6101TX under head 706 for implementation of the Universal Accessibility Program. And in fact, we went to the transport panel on the 16th of November. Then the second item is a technical revision that is to revise the ambit of subhead 8001 SX under head 708. The details have been set out in the paper. That's in relation to a welfare item. In accordance with Rule 83A of the Rules of Procedure, at any meeting of a panel, members may not move any motion or amendment to any motion if the member has direct or indirect pecuniary interest, and may not speak on that matter unless the member discloses the relevant interest and its nature. Therefore, I would like to remind members that if you have direct or indirect pecuniary interest in any matters to be dealt with at today's meeting in this session, then members should disclose the nature of the relevant interest before members speak. Now the floor is open to members for questions. I suggest that each member will have 5 minutes for both the question and the answer. Thank you. Any questions? If not, then that's it for this item. Any questions? Ms. Chen Yun-han. Well, in fact, I raised this question at the relevant transport panel meeting. Since nobody is asking questions, so I would like to ask a question. For the Universal Accessibility Program, I don't have queries, but then Hong Kong has a hilly landscape. Therefore, I just wonder if the money set aside for this program will be adequate. I raised the question at the panel meeting already. I just want to ask this again. Who's going to take this question? Highways Department. Mr. Chairman, for the Universal Accessibility Program, we have launched the program and we have received 2,600 proposals. Covering 250 locations. This is quite a large number of items. Currently, we are analyzing the proposals. We hope that we have the approval of the FC in relation to our FC funding request, and then we will take the proposals to the district councils so that the district councils can make recommendations on the priorities, and then we will start the feasibility studies as soon as possible within this financial year. Mr. Chairman, I'm also a DC member, and in fact we do have a hilly topography in our district. The district council has already discussed this matter. We have made proposals on top of those already suggested. Now this is a new head, and I don't think we are going to have sufficient money to cover all the items. For a hilly city like Hong Kong, I think the amount asked for would not be adequate. I may give you the impression that I make life difficult for you. For Sha Tin Pass Village, I think the THB has got a sum of money. So what worries me that there are different pools of money. So I want to know whether you are going to sort of have this program as the main program to deal with such matters, or will the two pools of money be put together? Works departments have to consider many factors, like the manpower available in the market, departmental resources, public comments, etc. Well, what happens is that, as I have said, we'd like to approach the district councils. We hope that the district councils can advise us on the priorities of the various items so that next year we can start early in relation to the feasibility studies. Every year, we come to the FC of the LegCo to ask for funding. We always review what we have already got during the previous year, resources available, manpower available in the market, as well as the public feedback, so that we know about the anticipated workload in the coming year, as well as the money needed. Mr. Chairman, I hope the official would appreciate one point. District councils find such projects very urgent. In fact, well before CY Leung introduced the policy, district councils have already been asking for similar projects. We have been told that there isn't enough money or they cannot be accommodated under the minor works projects. I welcome this policy, but I'm just not sure whether money will be adequate. Now, you say that you want to listen to the district councils, but if you haven't got sufficient money, what will happen? Can you meet all the needs of the people of Hong Kong, or would you be selective? Mr. Chairman, I don't want to say that this will just be a window dressing policy. Mr. Chairman, we haven't got a fixed number of projects to deliver. It all depends on the needs of the districts. I'm sure you have noted that for this year, we would like to get $2.449 million this year, so that we can take up the 24 items under the UA. This is the current year. And then in the coming year, we'd like to have $187.272 million for another dozen of projects. Some of the feasibility studies have already been completed, and even the detailed designs are underway. We'll continue to consult the district councils. We hope that in the coming year, we can embark on another 50 or 60. As I have said, in the coming year, we would like to start another 50 or 60 feasibility studies. So a lot of projects will be underway. Has your question been answered? If not, you can follow this up on another occasion. Mr. James To. If I may ask a question about the PowerPoint. Which page? Are you on this item, or would it be about the next item? The next item. Any other questions from members? If not, that's it for this item. Members, do you support the administration's proposals in the paper? That is, do you recommend this paper to the PWSC in relation to the block allocations? When the paper is discussed at the meeting of the PWSC, I will be making a report to the PWSC on behalf of panel members in relation to your concerns as well as your comments, including the point made by Ms. Chen Yun Han. Yes, Mr. James To. I don't know whether I need to declare interest. I'm a non-executive director of the URA. To play safe, I would rather declare interest because there are certain reprovisioning projects. Yes, clerk, please make a note of it. Item 4 then. I would like to thank the officials. So we finished your item very quickly.
就請其他嘅有關事項官員進場。
Please invite the officials for other items to join us.
我另一派啊，另一派，呢派就係。
因為我哋早咗啊。官員就睇下邊位嚟先。如果佢哋想3點半先開始咧，就
佢估唔到咁快啊！
不過有啲人嚟咗，咁入咗嚟。
咩嚇？好順利啊，好順咯。第四項。順啲咪好咯，主持。邊個呢四項就汪志成，醫生嚟喎。觀塘社區設施醫療啊，未到啲人啊？
請緊佢入嚟睇下點講先。佢要求3點半先開始就走啊。
呢度3點半我呢度就唞。剛才佢就移咗。
比較長時間去傾，但係就
係啊，快咗，好啊，好事啊！喂，佢預咗4點鐘。
唔係呢個先。
4點10分啦。
觀塘
冇啦。
醫療，即係第4項。總係預到3點半嘅。
我想話咁唔好阻位，因為得2位到咗，同埋佢哋行開咗。咁佢哋宣佈因為3點3嘅啫，3點3佢都到。
因為我要投訴，我就想講呢個。
你想講啊？
唔係呢個下一個議題，我想有啲發問。
先等埋你先。
幾咩嚟啊？幾點啊？有。3點半。
你話3點
3。
你3點啲人行啊，又煙
35分啊？
咩話？你話咩啊
？3點半好嘛？
好3點半。
時間長會唔會啲人走晒啊？唔使做啊！而家話俾你聽。
佢哋有嘢問嘅。
各位同事，因為由於
Members, since we are progressing too quickly, it's because of your good leadership, Mr. Chairman. Yeah, everything goes smoothly. So the officials for the next item have not yet arrived. So shall we give you a break? Well, let us pass everything. Okay. I know that you are wearing many hats. Maybe the panel next door need you to make a quorum. Now the scheduled time is 3:30. So shall we come back at 3:20? 3:20. We will resume at 3:20.